I think people like the natural stone because it's a little more unpredictable, almost like a piece of art.
Yeah, a little bit more personality. Hi, my name is Mia Farrell. I'm a designer at ACO, and we are here to help you love where you live. Kitchen remodeling can be so overwhelming, and there's a lot of decisions to make, right? So we're here today to talk about some of the kitchen design trends that we're seeing in 2023. I've got Carly and Kaylee with me, so we can talk a little bit more about some of the things we've been seeing. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely.
So Kaylee, tell me some of the things that you've seen lately in kitchen design.
I would say one of the biggest trends that we've been seeing even last year, but bringing into this year, is large hoods, making a really big statement with those. We're seeing a lot of less wall cabinets to create those massive, whether it's a 4-foot hood, 6-foot hood, sometimes it takes up a whole wall. So really making statements with those rather than it just being a ventilation for your kitchen space.
Yeah, there was a time where they kind of just blended in with the cabinets, right? And now it's kind of like, let's make it its own standalone thing, or even build it in with like framing and drywall and make it kind of its own structure.
Absolutely. I mean, again, we've been seeing a lot of different sizes of hoods, but we've also been seeing like arches and stuff taking place as part of those. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a cabinet hood, but it can be something decorative as well.
Yeah. More of a statement piece.
Absolutely.
Huge.
And I know that you had brought something up at one point too about kind of building things in. If you have that kind of built-in structure, like an archway or something like that, it gives you an opportunity to almost build in like spice niches or things like that. So you have accessibility to those things when you lose out on those wall cabinets.
Well, and I think you can add in some layering with lighting and really create some depth in those spaces. So it's really nice.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that sometimes when we see those spaces, we see the countertop almost continued as the backsplash as opposed to seeing tile. So you've seen a lot of that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think this year we're definitely seeing the rise in natural stone materials big time.
Yes.
It seemed like quartz really dominated the industry for so long, and I don't think quartz will ever go away. It's a wonderful material, but I think people like the natural stone because it's a little more unpredictable, almost like a piece of art.
Yeah. A little bit more personality.
Yeah, and it ties back into that statement piece as well. So along with the natural stone pieces that we've been seeing, sometimes natural stone can be very expensive. So we're also seeing people use large format tiles as part of that backsplash.
Like these guys behind us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, lots of options there, and I think the personality is a big thing. You know, with the past few years and how weird things have been in the real estate market, people are not necessarily looking to move. It's like, let's update my house to make it for me. And so some of that personality is kind of coming back, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And in like colored finishes, like these green cabinets we see here. So Carly, tell me a little bit about what you've seen with some different colored finishes.
Yeah, so honestly, color has been dominating quite a bit lately. It seems like we're pulling away from all the white kitchens. So we actually laid out a few really fun colors that some of our clients have done recently, just to show you what's out there.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Yeah, people are definitely taking more risk with color, which is fun for us. And I think also introducing a lot more of those wood tones again.
Yes.
With the color palette. So I'm seeing a lot of kitchens that are getting into 3 different colors that you're blending together, which is really interesting.
Yeah, and those wood tones, I've seen a lot too where the floor wood tone almost blends into the cabinetry. There was a time where we were trying to make them contrast a lot, like a really dark wood floor with a lighter wood cabinet or the opposite, and it's almost like just kind of blending that wood tone together to make it a little bit more easy flow maybe. And you know, you mentioned white. I don't think white's going to go anywhere, but what we've seen is a little bit more of a creamy white, right? Something that's a little bit warmer tone, not so much cool tones.
It's really pretty together.
Yeah, and then, I mean, with talking about 3 finishes, if you switch that out and throw in kind of a moody black, it takes it in a totally different direction.
Yeah, I'm glad we have these here too, because that is another trend that I'm seeing. These super high gloss, almost automotive finishes coming through. We're actually able to do any color that you would like in this type of sheen. And it just, again, adds another level of depth to the space.
More texture, more excitement, more personality. All those things that we've been saying that are definitely making a comeback. So anything else on the list for 2023 kitchens?
Well, I think one thing that I've really seen too is the trend toward frameless cabinets. So it almost seems like anymore a full overlay is starting to look a little dated, which seems funny to say, but if you're not familiar with the frameless, really, it's a very close together cabinet. Some people call it more of a European style, but very clean and modern. So definitely seeing people lean toward that.
Yeah, and if that kind of real contemporary, clean European style isn't necessarily what you're going for, you can almost make it a little bit more Midwest with maybe the door style or something like that, and kind of bring it a little bit more into a transitional style, but still getting that frameless cabinet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And these are all things that we're here to help with. All of those design details, walking you through the process start to finish. There are so many decisions to make, obviously, that we've talked about even a lot just here in these few minutes. So call us if you've got a kitchen remodel that you're looking to tackle in 2023. Any one of us can help you here. We'll take you through the process start to finish. Find us online at liveaco.com or give us a call.